At Target, we know that back to school means back to lunch duty. So get it delivered when you want it. Like today, lunchbox worthy food they'll love? Check. At prices you'll love? Double check. All right to your door. For all of the above, it's back to school at Target.
morning. Welcome to Veterans Views. I'm your co-host, Steve Bramer, coming to you live from the WJOB studios in Hammond, Indiana. I'd like to introduce my stupendous co-hosts. And we got a new co-host, too. So we got Connie. Good morning, Connie.
Good
How you
morning,
doing?
Steve. How are you this morning, sir?
Good.
Great to see
good.
you. Did you have a good week?
Yeah, it's busy, you know.
Yeah.
Forgive me not season. Gotta love it.
Yeah.
And then we got our new co-host, Leslie Fernandez.
Good morning.
How you doing?
Good morning. I'm well. How are you today?
Good.
Yes. I must say, this has been a busy week. As Connie knows, I had to take my beloved Pooch to, on the 5th, he had CCL surgery, which is equivalent to ACL surgery for humans. So I have to keep him calm because he wants to run around on his brand new knee. And I can't have that because that was $6,000 worth of new knee that came out of mommy's pocket. So
There needs to be better pet insurance.
well, the problem is I had pet insurance and I dropped it, so I can't blame the insurance company. That was my failure.
Okay. Because I got Fetch. I use Fetch.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I tell you, I will be getting it again.
Okay, so before we get started, I'm going to read the contributors list. And these are the people that help keep this show going because all of us are volunteer here. So let me get started. So we want to thank American Legion, Hammond Victory Post, American Legion Post 16. They meet the second Tuesday at 6 p.m. at Munster Town Hall. You can reach them at 219-554-9166. Founding American Legion, Hammond Victory Post 168. They meet the first Tuesday at 6 p.m. at 6849 Columbia Avenue in Hammond. You can reach them at 219-937-4264. Calumet Breweries, 6535 Osborne Avenue in Hammond. You can reach them at 219-845-2242. Calumet Park Cemetery and Funeral Chapel, always supporting our veterans, 2305 West 73rd Avenue in Maryville. Call for special veteran savings and complete burial packages, 219-769-8803, or the chapel, 219-736-5840. DAV Chapter 17, they meet the first Thursday at 7 p.m. at VFW Post 802-5820 Holman Avenue in Hammond. DAV Chapter 80, they meet the second Friday at American Legion Post 261 in Cedar Lake, 13050 Washington Street in Cedar Lake. You can reach them at 219-386-2282. DAV Chapter 102, meet the first Friday at the Fraternal Order of Eagles, 805 Elm Street in Valpo. Doors open at noon. Meeting from 6:30 to 7:30, then claims will start again until they are done. You can reach them at 219-200-0404. International Union of North America Laborers, 41, 500 Superior Street, Munster, 219-924-7922. Military Order of the Purple Heart, Chapter 721, to meet the second Thursday at 7 p.m. at VFW Post 802-5820 Holman Avenue in Hammond. Family Dental Care. Veterans receive free exams, x-rays, cleanings, as well as 10% discount on all other services. 7 convenient Chicagoland and Northwest Indiana locations, Chicago's east and south sides, Calumet City, Crestwood, Oak Lawn, Munster, Indiana, and their soon-to-be 8th location at 3929 95th Street in Evergreen Park, and their new location in Griffith, which is opening
This year.
this
Later
year.
Yes, this year.
Wow, that's fast.
Exciting.
So if you want to make an appointment, you can call 219-804-9329 to schedule your appointment in Munster, or go to www.familydentalcare.com. Ron J. Pressmer Insurance Company for all your insurance needs, auto, home, life, health, business, and more. 7207 Inept Boulevard, Suite 1 in Hammond. You can reach them at 219-844-0103. Kuziak Construction.
Kuziak.
1235 Summer Street in Hammond. You can reach them at 219-923-3007. Dave Kuziak Show precedes Veterans Views and airs every Friday from 6 to 9, so be sure to tune in. WJOB, Jet TV, 104.7, 1230 a.m. for your Friday morning programming. And our news contributor, Heroes Helping Heroes, Northwest Indiana. Heroes Helping Heroes in IN.com, or you can contact the founder, Rich Tokars, at realtorricht@gmail.com, 219-670-2501, and the 988 Suicide Crisis Line.
Yes, thank you so much, Steve, and thank you to our wonderful contributors who are bringing us so proudly into our 16th year going into 2026. We thank you. The show would not be possible without you, being again that we are all volunteers here doing this from our heart. And speaking of 988, that is very important, 3 digits there. You can text it, you can call it, and if you are a veteran and you want to speak with another veteran, simply add a 1 to that, and you'll be connected to a veteran, a professional, a caring, compassionate veteran who cares about you. It's also a very well-connected referral service, so families can also consult 988, the 988 Suicide Lifeline, Suicide Prevention Lifeline, to find referral services for social services, mental health services in your community. 988. And so before we talk about a little bit more about you, your first week was with us last Friday, and we talked about your service a little bit, and we really want to hear so much more about you. But before we do that, there has been a lot of confusion about the podcast. Where can I find it? Why isn't it on Jed TV anymore? How do I find the new YouTube channel called Veterans Views, where, by the way, we can now comment live, and a few of you did last week. So I wanted to go over that for those of you who are a little confused about what's going on. And as many of you know, we have a brand new public Veterans Views radio show Facebook page, okay? And that's just the name of it. It's public. Search for it. It's called Veterans Views Radio Show, okay? And follow, share that. There are announcements on there regarding the important things going on in the community, but also the YouTube channel is posted on that Facebook page. And the YouTube channel link is going to be the same every time, right? Copy it, paste it, pin it to the top of your Facebook page, put it in a text. All you got to do is go on the YouTube channel app and just search for Veterans Views. And that's Veterans with an S, because there is a Veteran View YouTube channel, but that is not our show. So and you want to go to our show.
I didn't know that.
Yes. So that's provided a little bit of confusion as well. So it's simply titled Veterans Views. That's the new YouTube channel. And again, you can comment live and interact with us. So be sure to go in and tune in on that. You may have to. I just noticed, Joe, that I couldn't even access our YouTube channel because I had to sign in to make sure that YouTube determined that I was not a bot. And I can't sign in because I don't remember my email address password. So you might run into that little problem. I didn't have that problem last week. I could just go straight to the YouTube channel. So apologies if there's that little inconvenience. All right. Now on to some other important things that we are going to discuss. So if you want to partner with us, we have, of course, the radio show. We have a brand new podcast that is no longer associated in any way, no affiliation with Veterans Views radio show. And that is because it has controversial content on it. We have to talk about all the things affecting our veteran communities, and we're doing it with this podcast. But it has therefore been changed to a different name. We now have a podcast called Beyond the Uniform. And again, it's not affiliated with Veterans Views radio show, and the opinions expressed on this podcast do not necessarily reflect the American Legion, WJOB staff, the Veterans Views trademark. It doesn't reflect necessarily anybody except those who are rendering the opinion. So I want to make that clear. And we're really excited to have dropped the first Beyond the Uniform podcast this week, as a matter of fact. And many of you may remember that we interviewed Rosie Gagnon a while back on the radio show. Well, she and Carrie Jacobs, the co-founder of 22 Too Many, we interviewed her for a podcast, both of those wonderful women. And Rosie is running 100-mile races. 100, wrap your heads around this, 100 100-mile races in honor.
That's crazy.
Yes.
Yeah. So that's what, 1,000 miles, ain't it?
No, that's more than
100 times 100 is
10,000, right?
Is that 10,000?
Well, we got to get our
Oh,
math
Lord.
Yeah, she did her 95th. Don't
How do
do
you get the
math.
calculator?
Don't do math in public, Steve.
Right? Oh, man. That was
Jed
bad.
put me on the spot last week when he asked me, "How old were you when you went into the Marine Corps?" I'm like, "Okay, let's see. I'm 59." And I don't no math in public. Anyway, I didn't get my calculator
Oh,
out.
man.
But
Yeah,
anyway,
you're right. It's
yeah.
10,000.
Yeah.
That was bad. Oh, my God. I'm just
Yes.
gonna stop. I'll be over here in the corner.
Well, Rosie not only has finished number 95 of 100.
Wow.
She runs on a partially prosthetic knee.
Get out of
There,
She's-
there is no labor of love that matches the love of a mother. And
I'm
this
curious. How long did that take her? Do you know?
to
Each
do the
race.
95.
Yeah.
It's been spread out over a few years.
Okay.
But, I mean, that's a lot of hours.
Yeah, I
running,
think she
right?
started in
Hours.
2019
but still, she
or,
had-
or 20.
So
Yeah, that's.
close.
But still, and sometimes she has back-to-back ones where she only rests for a week, as she was saying on the podcast.
Oh,
Yes.
man.
Yes.
You got to think about what that does to your body. 100 miles of running. I
Oh,
know she
sure.
takes breaks, but still.
Yeah, and some of these are what's called highly technical. They're mountain
Yeah.
ultras. They're not flat by any
Okay.
means. There's a lot of elevation.
Oh,
Yeah.
man. I
Yeah,
bet the shin splints are
Exactly.
probably deadly on her.
She's
back.
actually in pretty darn good shape from this. Yeah.
But
yeah.
doesn't so how does that work with the prosthetic leg? Do you have to run different or are you able to
I
maintain?
think she's adjusted to it.
Yeah.
She probably has multiple ones to change out so it doesn't rub.
Oh no, it's
titanium.
Yeah. Well, it doesn't change out if she does need a replacement. It's titanium knee,
Right.
partially titanium
Right.
knee. That doesn't change out. It's not a prosthetic. In other words, she's not an amputee.
Yeah,
She
yeah.
still has her leg.
Yeah.
So she has a partially.
But still, that's
titanium
Yeah.
knee.
that's man.
She's
You gotta
amazing.
think about all that rubbing and friction that
Yes.
she has to deal with, especially going up and down different, levels.
Right. Well, she talks about this on the podcast, and so what I want to do is right now I'm going to go through a little, just a little primer, just a little the ABCs of how to find everything on the websites. For those of you who are not that tech savvy, it's even been confusing for those who are rather tech savvy because we've changed things so much. So I want to beg everybody's pardon and your patience as we go forward. Jed TV is now a sports network, so the radio show and the podcast are no longer accessible on JedTV.com. Okay. Also, there is a new website, a brand spanking new website as of maybe a few weeks ago. Okay. That is WJOB12301230.com.
Okay.
Okay, that's a one-stop shop, and you can show that. Go ahead, Joe, and show that graphic number 1. There we go. Okay, so you see, for those of you who are not accessing this on a live stream, my apologies. I'll explain this to you, but for those who can. What we're showing right now is the home page of WJOB1230.com, and as you can see, thank you, Joe, for blowing that up. As you can see, there are some yellow buttons, yellow buttons where you can link. It says Watch Live. Below that, it says Live Radio. Below that, Podcast. And then below that, Northwest Indiana Sports on Jed TV. So you could link to Jed TV Sports too. Now, for our purposes, if you want to watch live this show, you simply go to WJOB1230.com, go to this homepage, and click Watch Live, and then you can watch us live. You'll have to choose what you want to watch live from there, but you can watch live.
So will all of our previous shows
and that-
also appear?
All of the shows that are not Sports Network will
Right.
appear here.
Okay,
Correct.
good.
Correct. But there's a fourth link at the bottom that you can link to the Jed TV Sports Network, but that's not what we're going to do here. But you can link off of the WJOB1230.com website. Now, the podcast you can also link to from the homepage. You just hit the podcasts button, right? The little yellow rectangular button, and then you can just simply navigate straight there. And then again, you'll see the icons of all the podcasts.
Okay.
Now, right now, folks, the icon for our Beyond the Uniform podcast still says Veterans Views. That hasn't changed over, but it will soon. But if you go to the podcast and it says Veterans Views at the podcast page, that is Beyond the Uniform.
Okay.
So just to confuse everybody more. So, all right. So let's go ahead. So say you wanted to, let's show the drop-down menu on the. Thank you. That's the drop-down menu. There are three lines in the upper right-hand corner of that home page we just showed. If you hit those lines, click on those lines, you got a drop-down menu. And what you see here is Watch Live, Live Radio, Podcast, Community Shows, on demand and past broadcast. If you want to watch something that has been a past broadcast, you click on demand and then past broadcast drops down. Just like I've highlighted. It's, yep, just where Joe is taking the cursor with the arrow. So then you hit past broadcasts, and then you're going to come up with a page. You want to show that third graphic, Joe? After you hit past broadcast, there you go. Then you're going to get a field, a page that looks like this, where I've highlighted a search field. Then, whatever show you want to see, you can do this with live broadcasts or past broadcasts on demand. You can choose any show you want to see. So you just put Veterans Views in there. And then, boom, you can go right to whatever on-demand recorded show that you want to see that's Veterans Views, or any show. Doesn't have to be Veterans Views. All right, so just to recap, you can go to the home page, go to the drop-down menu. It's three lines in the upper right-hand corner. Click that. There'll be a drop-down menu. If you want to see on-demand shows that are already recorded, that have passed, hit on-demand. Then that drops down to past broadcasts, hit past broadcasts, and then you go to a search field, and then you put in whatever you want. So that's what you do, and I'll tell you what the links are directly if you don't want to go through that process. If you want to watch the radio show live, you can either go to Veterans Views on YouTube, that channel, and you can comment there, or you can watch it live on the WJOB1230.com website. What you do is do WJOB1230.com/watch-live.html. Hank, Tommy, Mark, Lou. Okay, WJOB1230.com/watch-live.html. If you want to see something on demand, the radio show on demand, WJOB1230.com/past-broadcasts.html. Okay, WJOB1230.com/past-broadcasts.html. Now, if you want to see the podcast recorded, again, WJOB1230.com/podcasts.html. Those links take you directly to what you need to see, what you want to see with bypassing this process I just outlined, utilizing the drop-down menu from the home page. And I hope that makes everything clear. It might not for some people, and I apologize. And for those of you who access this show and listen to it on the radio, my apologies for all this tech mumbo-jumbo that doesn't apply to you, but we needed to let everybody know how to find us who do use the apps. And you can also access the podcasts on Apple and TuneIn Radio and Spotify.
Oh, I have TuneIn Radio on my phone.
You can even access still on JUDTV.com.
Okay.
The Judd TV app. So those apps will also get you there. So if there are any questions from anyone who's listening to this who did not understand any of that, just simply go to on demand of this show, screenshot what we showed you on the graphics, and then you could look at it later.
Right.
So just go watch the show later and look at the screenshot each and every one of these graphics because it explains it step by step what to do. All right, and one more thing I wanted to mention. I mentioned last week that there was a veteran, 22-year United States Army veteran, Philip Brewer, whose services I attended at Lahane Funeral Home in Hammond. Well, I attended his inurnment at the Abraham Lincoln National Cemetery. It was the first time that I had been there. It's in Elwood, Illinois, near Joliet. Have you ever been there, Steve?
Where at?
Abraham Lincoln National
Oh, yeah,
Cemetery.
I love Abraham Lincoln.
Have you been there, too?
Oh,
Yeah.
it's
Yeah, I
beautiful.
went in last November, unfortunately, yes.
Did you
A shipmate
Oh.
lost her life to cancer. So,
Oh. Speaking of cancer, and my deepest condolences on your loss with your shipmate, Philip also, a Vietnam veteran exposed to Agent Orange. Cancer also took this hero's life. And in step with Joe Simonetto, who has cancer and had exposure, a Vietnam veteran also exposed to Agent Orange. So much of it. Phil's brother is a veteran, and he was exposed to Agent Orange and has cancer. So
I
it's
was
affecting
looking-
so many people.
I was looking. It's funny you brought that up. So I was looking up like military, history and stuff for this week. And August 10th is Agent Orange Awareness Day.
Wow.
And then
Oh, we missed that.
yeah, right.
Darn.
And let's see. And then the Marine Corps Reserve birthday, August 29th.
Oh, I had no
That's
idea.
coming.
Right?
Reserve.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
and
the
that's,
reserve.
and that's why I didn't pay attention to it, and
Yeah.
and shame on me for that oversight. Because happy belated birthday, United States Marine Corps Reserves. Okay.
No, it's coming up. He
Oh,
said
what is
the
it?
29th.
The 29th.
Oh, the
It's coming
29th.
up.
I thought you said the
Yeah.
9th. Okay.
No, the 10th
Yeah.
was the Agent Orange Awareness Day.
Okay. Well, we'll have to celebrate the reserve birthday for my wonderful organization from which I was honorably discharged. So I wanted to show very very briefly a few photographs from Philip Brewer's inurnment at the Abraham Lincoln National Cemetery. Joe, could you go ahead and show those photographs now of Philip's inurnment at the cemetery? And that right there, what we're looking at, I'll explain this for those who can't see this and who are listening to this on the radio. This was at the cemetery. That is Philip's urn right there, and some of the guard members. And those are two members of his branch. And what happens with an honor guard ceremony, for those who don't know, usually there needs to be at least a couple of honor guards who are serving in the branch of the decedent who are being honored. So we were in a beautiful pavilion seated, and that was right before the ceremony. We can go on to that. And that is the actual honor guard detail of the Abraham Lincoln National Cemetery. They have their own detail, okay? And that's 7 gentlemen, and Philip received full military honors with a 3 volley. With M14s, and it's such a huge place that there were ceremonies going on, and we
Yes.
would hear those 3 volleys all over the place. It was just I was in
And they
tears. It's beautiful.
They collect the casings and give
Yes.
them to the family.
And then give them to the
They'll give 'em
families.
like 3 of them.
Yes, and the 2. You can go ahead to the other graphic when you're ready, Joe. That is Graciela. That is the spouse, the widow of Philip. After she had been presented with the U.S. colors, after the 2 Army veterans folded it, and could you go back there, Joe? Could you go back to that? Oh yeah. Go back. We're jumping the gun. You're right. Go to the previous one. We want to show her getting the. There we go. Thank you. This is one of the U.S. Army personnel presenting Graciela with the colors after they had folded it. And then you could go to the next one. And there is Graciela at her husband's urn after she was presented the U.S. colors. Thank you, Joe. So I wanted to just read something very briefly. Graciela, Blanca, and Erica, Julio, all of your family are in our thoughts and prayers. This is Philip Brewer, September 27th, 1943 to August 9th, 2025. This was on the back of his photo at the Lahaine Funeral Home. Miss me, but let me go. When I come to the end of the day, and the sun has set for me, I can't see it because I even have my glasses on. Let me just blow this up. Apologies, folks. Okay, yeah, a little hard of seeing. I want no rights in a gloom-filled room. Why cry for a soul set free? Miss me a little, but not too long, and not with your head bowed low. Remember that the love we once shared. Miss me, but let me go. For this is a journey we all must take, and each must go alone. It's all a part of the Maker's plan, a step on the road to home. When you are lonely and sick at heart, go to the friends we know and bury your sorrows in doing good deeds. Miss me, but let me go.
Yeah.
Our deepest condolences to the family of Philip Brewer.
I love Abraham Lincoln Cemetery. It's like a mini Arlington.
Yeah.
But when I first started going there, because we drive for Memorial Day, we drive golf carts for the ceremony.
Okay.
So all the people who are disabled, we drive them to the ceremony.
Yes.
And when you go in, there on the left side, there's this place where you could check where the markers are. And I remember when I first started going there, across from that was all empty.
Oh, wow.
And now it's all full. I mean, it's crazy how many people have been interned there over the past 10 years.
Unbelievable.
It's
After
grown
the
so
ceremony, I
much.
stayed there and I took some photos and some pictures. And I from a distance to be respectful of the family, I observed another ceremony, and I couldn't believe how vast it is, and so many markers and so many markers. And if you haven't gone, go.
Yeah.
You haven't
It's
gone,
beautiful.
go. And the reason that I went is because not only out of respect for the Brewer family, but there was a situation where the Department of Defense, I'm a Department of Defense Honor Guard, we can only render full service military honors one time for a veteran. And Philip had a service at Lahaine, and then he was interned. He had an inurnment. He was not interned. He inurnment his ashes at Abraham Lincoln. Abraham Lincoln has their own honor guard,
Right.
so we couldn't. The Department of Defense couldn't also honor him, render honors
Right.
at the Lahaine Funeral Home, and he could only be honored once. So that's why I went there, and I wanted to be able to be a part of that final resting of
Yeah.
him, and it was a blessing to even go there, and I'll be traveling there more.
And it's very organized the
Yes.
way they have it. They have a time set up for you, and they have the way they have the rows for you to line up, and
Right.
then you can follow out to the little pavilion that they will have their inurnments or interments there. You know?
Yes.
So it's very organized.
Yes.
They tell you which lane. I'm like, wow. That
Right.
was amazing.
I actually pulled up into the wrong lane at first because it was a little confusing.
Yes.
And then I actually happened to see his niece in the next car, and she said, "Connie, get behind me. You're in the wrong lane." I could have ended up at the
Yeah.
wrong place.
And it is
It's
vast,
vast.
because you have to, if you're not in the right lane, oh, you may miss the
Yes.
you know
Yes.
what you're there to see, because you made the wrong turn, fall in the wrong group.
Oh, you can go left and go all the way down. You go
Yeah.
right all the way down.
Oh.
It's crazy how much there is to that place.
You know, that was, I think, my second time at a national cemetery. I had another shipmate in '89 who passed away from hepatitis, and we had to go to New York, and it was like way outside the city, and that was vast. I was like, wow, you know, and it's so well manicured and respectful.
Yeah.
You know, fallen soldiers, keep the grass cut, because we know what happens at some cemeteries. You know, so
Right.
I appreciated that.
I looked into that because I think I'm gonna be buried there when I pass,
Same.
and it's free when you're a veteran, and you can be buried with your spouse. They
Yes.
stack them.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Yes, I have a friend, his parents, they had to do the same thing. They had to wait, though, because of, you know, so many people unfortunately passing away. The way they did it is they had her funeral one week and the burial the following week.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Just like if in any other situation, at any other type of cemetery, it doesn't have to be exactly at the same time.
No,
right.
it doesn't.
Because it can't be.
It-
Yeah,
right. It's based on the availability of the
Mhm.
staff, and, you know, that's how that
Right.
works.
Right.
Are they all volunteers there?
I do not. Oh, do not
No,
know.
they
You mean
can't
you
be.
mean the honor guard?
No,
No.
no, just
No, they're employees.
they're employees, right?
Yeah,
Okay,
right.
okay. Wow. I wonder how many people they employ there. You
Huh?
got to have a lot of people
You
to
have to.
maintain that area.
Just think of cutting the grass alone.
We should do a show just on that or a
Oh, my
podcast.
God.
We should go down
Planting
there and just do some
flags.
kind of a
Yeah.
podcast presentation just on that place. It's amazingly beautiful.
Oh, that's
and,
a good idea.
Somber.
They have
But-
events too. We could do it on the day of event. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Good.
Sounds
All
good.
right, I have a really good thing to announce, and this is going to become a Facebook event for from the Veterans Views Radio Show, Veterans Views Radio Show Facebook event. Rocky Rockwell, our co-host, who has been on a TAD, a temporary active duty, since last September, he is coming back to the show Friday, September 5th. We are going to have a huge welcome home
Oh,
bash
wow.
with cake, balloons, streamers, the whole
So 2
shebang.
weeks.
And let's get as many
Yes.
people here as we can
Wow.
to welcome him home. You can come to the studio, just enjoy cake. Welcome Rocky home. Unfortunately, his wife has to work, Amber can't get off work. I was hoping she could be here, but I think North Township Trustee Adrian Santos will be here. I've invited District 12 State Representative Mike Andrande. He may be here. Congressman Frank Mervan may be zooming in. He's reconvening. Congress is reconvening September 2nd, so unfortunately he can't be here in Purvis.
Yeah, he won't be here.
Sadly, but he might be able. I'm talking to Renee, his assistant. He might be able to zoom in. But come on by, everybody, come on by, and let's give him a hero's welcome. And don't forget that there are so many people who are serving right now for our enduring freedom. Their families are suffering with their lack of presence, and they're in harm's way. And as we know, while Rocky was there, 3 nuclear sites in Iran were bombed, and the Middle East went on lockdown for a while. So you just don't know what's going to happen. And thankfully, nobody was injured. At least those are the reports we have. I haven't read anything differently. Nobody was injured from the bombing sites of those 3 nuclear sites in Iran. And then there was a retaliatory strike at Doha, and that nobody was injured there either at that base. But you never know; it could have happened. So
they hit a couple places.
Yeah,
I remember that. That was pretty scary.
Yep. Yes, it was were dangerous times.
Yeah,
dangerous times.
I wonder if he's going to be able to talk about it. Probably not, but that'd be awesome if he does.
He can talk about things that are very limited. I remember when. So he kind of went incommunicado because he got a different phone and no longer could text with me because I didn't have an Apple. Oh. So I have an Android, and I lost touch with him, and I was kind of, oh my gosh, is Rocky okay? So I called his wife, and I called Amber, and she said, no, if you don't have an Apple, you can't message with him.
Oh.
But he's okay.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
You would think with all this smart technology.
Wouldn't you? Right?
You would think.
No, they do that on purpose.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
I'm an Android person all the way, man.
All day.
I can't do Apple.
Team Android here.
No, my daughters want me to get Apple, but I told them that we'd have to switch everything to Apple then. Mm-hmm. So is that how it works in the States too? Like, can you not message somebody that has Apple?
No. Not here.
Okay.
Not here.
So just when you go overseas.
Yeah.
Oh. I always wondered how that works now, you know?
But if you have the WhatsApp, not that we're advertising things, but WhatsApp allows you to do that from different devices.
That is much more secure.
Right.
And encryption secured.
Right. And you can do, if you have, like you said, you have Android. If I had an Apple, but I'm Android, we would be able to communicate like that.
No kidding.
I communicate with, and this is the perfect segue into what else I'm going to announce for everybody. I use that to communicate with people in Australia.
Right.
Yes.
Right.
All the time. It's so secure. And so, speaking of Australia, many people here know, I don't know if I've ever told you, Leslie, I am the Chicagoland, USA International Ambassador for a non-profit called Resolute Ready.
Okay.
First responder veteran, Steve's aware of this, first responder veteran advocacy service and advocacy organization helping to save lives. We are online at resoluteready.com, and we also, and here's I'm representing today, that's what my cover is, and my sweatshirt.
Okay.
So a while back, and this has been in the making since last April, we have a post-traumatic stress presentation. Okay. Educational presentation. Steve is a part of this. And it is several people, it's about 6 people, who are talking about their service trauma from their vantage points. Very individual cases,
right.
How they experienced it. It's to conclude military sexual trauma. We have combat veterans, all types of different traumas. And it's going to drop fairly soon. So this is really exciting. So I'm going to keep everybody posted about this. Steve, you told your story in this presentation, and I was there when you recorded it, and I appreciate your honesty, and everybody who was a part of this. It wasn't easy to tell their stories. It's not easy to recall service trauma.
Exactly.
So I want to thank everybody who was a part of this, and as we get closer to the dropping date for this presentation, we got a caller? Great. Oh, go ahead. Good morning. You're on Veterans Views.
Hello, is that me?
That's you.
Hi, Joe from American Legion.
Joe, could you turn up my volume a little bit more? Stand by, caller. I can't hear you.
Yeah.
A little more. Again?
I hear you loud.
Yeah, I can't hear the caller at all.
Well, I haven't said anything. Can you hear me now?
Keep talking, Joe. Yeah, a little more.
Oh, you're raising mine.
And you're raising.
Connie?
One more.
Wait a minute.
Keep
We're
going.
trying to get your voice up, sir.
Keep going. Talk, Joey.
Whoa, you're raising mine.
Connie, can you hear me?
I mean, we can all hear you. Can you?
I still can't hear the caller.
We're talking about the caller. We
Yeah,
need
I
him.
can't hear the caller.
You guys can't hear him.
No, it's a little.
I can.
I can hear him.
Yeah.
Okay.
Steve,
Can't hear
can
the
you hear me? Yes.
I can hear you.
Keep
can't
going.
hear me, Connie.
Hello.
There we go. Thank you. Bingo. Ding, 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 ding.
you go.
All
Can you
right.
hear me now?
Can you hear me now? Yeah, we're a cell commercial here. All right.
I was going to say 2 out of 3 ain't bad. If I got 2 in the local, 2 out of 3 ain't bad. So okay. But hey, Connie, I'm calling. I know it's a little bit early, but American Legion Post 54 is doing that painting that fundraiser.
Oh,
That's September 25th. It's a Thursday. We're going to make copies. In fact, Barbara's making copies now. Can you stop by and I can get you a flyer? And I'd like you to keep it for the next couple of weeks if you would, and then periodically just mention it over the air for me. Okay?
Absolutely. And did Barb post it online?
Oh
Also?
yeah.
Yeah,
So
okay.
on American, we have a Facebook page for American Legion Post 54. Yes, it's online. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Yes,
Okay.
absolutely. That's
And then-
great. I
and
know you
then,
had to cancel it the last time because there wasn't enough
but,
interest.
This,
Yeah.
this one, we're real close. The lady requires 20, and I think we're real close to that number. So we got maybe like 17, 18. So we only need somewhere like the 20. But of course, anything after that is is a fundraiser.
Right.
Helps out the ladies auxiliary. Okay, so that's it. So
Absolutely.
and then. I'm working on a breakfast list. I know it's not until September 13th, but I got Donna Dunn taken care of. I've got Leslie's information. I have yours, and I got Steve's. And hey, is there any possibility we could get all of these to come to this breakfast, and you guys could stand up? We could recognize you and tell us about the radio program and the pods. We go to that Cafe Stelios in Broadway. Very nice people. They treat you like just the respect we get for veterans, and 10% discount, and the food is excellent. So if you would, we'd like to have all of you join us this coming September 13th on Saturday at 8 a.m. for breakfast.
Yes, we would love to. Can we? Let's do this. You want to go the second? It's the second Saturday. Is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Or,
Yes,
yeah,
ma'am.
second Saturday at Stelios. This is a veterans breakfast. All veterans are welcome, and it's the second Saturday from. Is it 8 o'clock?
To 11.
8 to 11. Okay, this is Cafe Stelios. It is located at.
It's 74, 75, or 74?
7454 Broadway in
Oh,
Maryville.
thank
Yeah,
you.
7454 Broadway. And yeah, and the Veterans Views staff, not staff, we're volunteers, co-hosts are going to be there for the next
And
next
Connie
one.
is volunteering herself right now to pick me up because she knows I don't go anywhere on time.
Yeah, 2 minutes before, but you're here and you're ready.
I'm ready. I'm here.
Yeah. We'll go
Well, no,
together.
yeah.
It would be my honor. You gonna go, Steve?
Well, we'll see.
Come on now.
Maybe. I'll give you a hard maybe.
Do what these people have been trying to get you to go to this. For
Oh, I know for years.
Do it one
I told
time.
him. I told him to
Come
change that
on.
time.
One time and you never have to go
with
again.
you.
Right? 8 o'clock. Who wants to eat 8 o'clock in the morning?
Hey,
All right,
if you want to
Kevin.
show up at 9, let's go at 9. Does 9 work?
Maybe.
Come on.
Sounds
come on,
a lot better than 8.
Come on. You got to commit to it. Commit for me.
Yeah.
Don't
Steve,
shake
I
your head at me,
owe you-
mister. Okay.
We'll be there
All
by
right.
9.
Well,
9 o'clock.
we're gonna put him in a burlap sack, Joey, and he'll be kicking and screaming, but he'll be there.
Well, I owe him anyway because he's the one that helped me get my 100%. We got started. He's the one that first drove me to Jesse Brown when I needed
All right,
a thing.
yes.
So I kind of owe him anyway. So Steve, if you come, I'd like to buy the breakfast for you, buddy. Okay? I'll buy the breakfast.
How can you refuse? How can you refuse an offer, a kind offer like that?
I know, right?
Especially from
How
a
could I?
cran-eating gyrene. Okay. Yeah. All right. All right,
Okay.
very good. Yes, and I'll get that information about the paint and sip situation out.
Stop by the house. Stop by the house if you would.
Yes.
We've got or I'll meet you somewhere if you want. But we've got a bunch of, we're making them up. We only got 2 left now, but we'll make flyers up later today, and we get the flyers made up. Then I'll let you know and get you a couple of them, and we can pass them out. We're trying to get them all around Hobart, so let's head, and anywhere else we can get them, we'd be, great, because we want it to be a really nice event, because the very first one was very successful. Unfortunately, we got the second one, the lady wants 20, and we barely had 8. So and maybe, I don't know if it's too close to the thing, but this one looks like it's going to be another success, hopefully. Hopefully, God willing.
No, it'll be. We'll make sure it's a success. It's going to be a great success, and I'll stop by because I want to see Barb and I want to see your little boo. I want to kiss your little furry boo boo. I miss him. Yeah, give him my best regards. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks, Joey.
Yeah. You guys have a good weekend.
You as well. You too. Semper Fi. Don't eat too many Don't eat too many crayons. Leave a few for me.
They were mixed in my cream this morning.
All right, Joey, take care. Semper Fi, my friend. All right, really quick. And again, do we have another caller, Joe? Okay, really quick. Just going to go over some very important other events going on in the community. We have tomorrow Anam Cara Heroes Club. It's the 4th Saturday of each month. This is the Anam Cara Stables, anamcarastables.org for more information. And you can email for Stacy Garcelon there, who is the founder and CEO. Stacy, Stacey, at Anam Cara, ANAM. That's Alpha, Nancy, Alpha, Mike, Cara, Charlie, Alpha, Ralph, Alpha, Stables.org. Anam Cara. It's from noon to 2 every 4th Saturday of the month. And it's veterans, our families. We are healed by horses. We don't ride them. So anybody who has mobility issues, everyone is welcome. We are in their loving presence. And we also want to say a special condolences to the passing of Guapo, a beloved horse there. Let's just have a moment of silence for Guapo. You're in our thoughts and prayers, Stacy and staff, and thank you, Guapo, for healing us. So that is, again, from noon, and this is Central Standard Time. It's in LaPorte. LaPorte is Central Standard Time. 4th Saturday, and it's tomorrow, August 23rd, from 1200 to 1400, Central Standard Time in LaPorte. And I offer anybody a ride who wants to go there. So I'm just letting you know. All right, the annual Indiana National Guard golfing outing. This is at Wicker. This is Tuesday, August 26th at 8:30 a.m. Central Time at Wicker Memorial Park Golf Course. It's open to all current and former members of the Indiana National Guard. And I don't know if this is the first annual one. I don't think I've ever seen this. Did you know if we had anything like this, a National Guard? Yeah, I think this is the first one. It's hosted by the Wicker Park Memorial Fund and the North Township trustee, Adrian Santos. Check in at 8:30 a.m., tea time 9. It's, again, free. It includes 18 holes of golf, a cart, lunch. So you do have to register. Advanced registration. Contact Sergeant First Class Joshua Bikema at 3...
Wait.
Do you know who he is? Bikema. Buikema. Do you know him?
Yeah.
Oh, you go ahead and give his contact information then. I didn't know that.
He was my roommate in Iraq.
Oh, get out of here.
Yeah. That's crazy.
Great. Small world, yeah.
So give his number.
Yeah, his contact.
317-247-3300 and then extension 88007. Or Kelly Bridges at 219-313-3934 to register.
Yeah. Excellent.
Oh, I'm going to have to call him.
Yeah. And again, the number is 219. You can contact Kelly Bridges at 219-313-3934 or Sergeant First Class Joshua Bikema at 317-247-3300 extension 88007. And again, that's Tuesday, August 26th. It's coming up, 8:30 a.m. Free, completely free if you are currently serving or former Indiana National Guard. Excellent. Beautiful. And really quick, we got American Red Cross Blood Drive. That is August 26th, sponsored again by the North Township trustee at Wicker Memorial Park. It's from 11 to 6 p.m. We have a very important Northwest Indiana Homeless Veterans Stand Down. That is coming up Friday, September 5th from 8 a.m. to 1. That is going to be the day that Rocky comes home. We're going to welcome him home on the show. It's from 8 a.m. to 1 p.m. It's at the Gary South Shore Railcats Stadium, and it's going to be a wonderful array of services for our veterans, to include a mobile dental vehicle, a mobile dental service, which most of the stand-downs haven't had. Again, that's Friday, September 5th, 8 a.m. to 1 p.m., Gary South Shore Railcats Stadium. And then we have Leon's obstacle course. Leon will be coming on the show to talk about his obstacle course coming up on September 14th at West Beach in Gary, Indiana. So you're not going to want to miss that. When he's going to be coming on the show in a couple of weeks to talk about that. 26th Annual Victory for Veterans Memorial Ride is September 28th. And we have the Taste of Wicker Park. This is tomorrow from noon to 7 in Wicker Memorial Park in Highland. And do you have any events?
The DAV walk in Cherville is going to be tomorrow.
Okay. How did I miss that?
Register is from 8:30 to 10 a.m.
Okay.
And then it's going to start at opening ceremonies at 10 a.m. And it's right there in front of the Cherville Police Station.
Oh, I know.
So right
Joliet.
off of on Joliet, yeah. And they're going to have a ceremony at both memorials. There's the 9/11 memorial and then a veteran memorial. And then they walk to the Reeder Park.
Okay.
Then September, what is it? September 6th is DAV Chapter 80's golf outing. So if anybody wants to register, they can call Butch Fortner.
Oh, you've got the DAV has a golf outing as well.
Yeah.
That's right. Okay. Yeah. Annual one? Okay.
Yeah.
And what's Butch Fortner's phone number?
Okay, so Butch Fortner's phone number is 219-386-5940. If anybody wants to register.
And the date of that one again, the DAV is...
The DAV one is tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Yeah,
okay.
That one's tomorrow, and then the golf outing is September 6th.
Okay. The DAV walk is tomorrow at the Cherville's police station.
Yep.
And then the golf outing is September 6th.
Yep.
That's Saturday, correct?
Yep.
Okay. Excellent. A lot of nice, great stuff coming up.
Yeah, and the summer stuff. Got to get it out.
It's hard to believe we're coming to the end of the summer.
know.
Yes.
Seems
In
like
the blink
we
of
just
an eye.
started the new year. Now here we are, rolling into September.
You know what, though? I'm kind of over that heat. That heat was...
Oh, I love the heat.
You really? I can't.
I don't love it that hot, but I prefer hot weather over cold. I love it. Like summertime is my time of year.
I love sweater weather.
Sweater weather.
Yeah, like
sweater
fall,
weather.
fall or spring. Yeah,
That's my favorite time.
I'm a fall baby, but yeah, I prefer that heat. I have to have it. Have to have it. Yeah.
You must be loving it then, huh?
I do. Well, when I stayed, I didn't love it at first because I grew up in Pittsburgh. So Pittsburgh's weather was similar to this.
Okay.
So when I got stationed in Virginia, I was like, this is the worst. This is the worst. And then all of a sudden, I'm like, this is the best now. Not to work, but, just to get out. And I don't like to wear a lot of clothing, so that was right up my alley. My uniform of the day, T-shirt, shorts, flip-flops.
There you go.
That's it. And if I could do that every day of the year, you will have no problems from me.
That's awesome.
You know who's in the studio? We got it. Let me see if we can get Gino Sferruzzi. Gino! Hey, Gino. Hey, Joe, can you get Gino's attention? Tell him to come over here and say hi to us. He's talking to Peter Krakowski at the moment, our marketing manager. We gotta have Gino come. Gino is a longtime producer of Veterans Views. Come on and say hi. Come over here. Don't be a stranger. Hello, my friend. Say hello. This is Gino. Gene.
Hey, Gino.
Gene Sferruzza.
I know, Gino.
Sferruzzi, longtime Veterans Views. Do we have a handheld mic by any chance?
Isn't there another headset?
Yeah, put a headset on. Absolutely. Gino, this is Leslie Fernandez, our new
Gino,
co-host.
Pleased to meet you.
Great to see you, my friend.
Come around.
Get the sign here.
Yeah.
Hey,
Oh,
all
we
of a
can
sudden,
hear you
good
too.
morning, everybody.
Good morning. Go
Good
ahead,
morning.
take a seat. Say hello.
Any seat is possible. Okay,
Yeah.
I'll just squeeze this over here, just like the Tonight Show, huh?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yes.
okay, you caught me unprepared because I'm still. Are both my eyes open, by the way?
They are.
Okay. I had I think a cup and a half of coffee this morning. I'm nursing an iced tea in the other room with my Sicilian paisano. He is Sicilian, by the way.
Yeah. Oh, is he? We have to
Yes.
welcome him to the show. We have a brand new. Let's give a big old shout out to Joe Semino.
Yo,
Hey,
Got it
yes.
right. Thank
Let's
Si.
give him a hand. Welcome
Si,
to our
senor.
new producer
Thank
of Veterans
you.
News,
Si, senor.
while Kemper
Hello.
is on leave teaching a class with at Purdue Northwest.
Viva Sicily, that's all I got to say. It's good to hear you. I am, for those who do not know, I am a proud past producer of Veterans Views radio show, I believe for about 4.5 years. Let's see, Preacher was the first producer. Ryan Walsh took over from Preacher, and when Ryan Walsh was busy cutting up the audio from the morning, he asked me if I wanted to produce Veterans Views. I said, geez, twist my arm. Go ahead. Come on. I mean, my music program started at 10 a.m. Back in those days anyway, so why not pop in an hour early and produce Veterans Views? And back in the day, it was, let's see, Commander Patrick O'Donnell,
Or Commander Ernie Dillon.
Ernie
yeah.
Dillon, of course,
Yeah.
and
Patrick O'Donnell. Yeah.
and the Dennis and Don Schultz,
Schultz.
too.
And Bill Emerson.
Bill Emerson. How can I possibly forget my councilman? Sorry, Bill Emerson, wherever you're at. Well, I don't have any favors coming from my councilman, do I? But quite seriously, it was a eye-opening experience. It truly was, and I am so glad. I just told Joe this a few minutes ago. I am so glad that they no longer play taps. And although it was a wonderful tribute to those who have passed, back in the day, we read the names of soldiers, enlisted people who had passed in the past 2 or 3
Right.
weeks. And in the background was taps, all of which I believe is, 22 seconds. And I had to replay that 3 or 4 times over because the list was so long.
Yeah.
And I had to turn my microphone off because, frankly, I went to pieces.
Right.
Yeah.
And truth being told, and all disclosure, as they say, Patrick O'Donnell also had to leave the studio more than a few times with tears in his eyes. And I can't say I blame the guy. Who better to shed tears for than those who have sacrificed all?
Yeah.
And I'm disappointed now that we can't play taps anymore because with social media you can't use copyrighted material. So now we can't use that music.
Understood.
And that I'm sad about that. And but even though we can't use it, I do want to reintroduce mentioning all of the fallen. I've only mentioned one here. We honored Philip Bruher, but I think we need to bring back a segment where we
I
honor.
remember when we did that, and it was during the Iraq-Afghanistan war. So, every week you had, a couple here, a couple there.
And then on the nightly news, they would often show the flag-covered caskets being loaded onto an airplane, which is sure to produce tears. But, people need to know this. People need to see,
Right.
well, some gave all gave some,
Yes.
of course. And it's,
Yes.
we need to know that. We need to know what's happening.
I agree. They need to know that we still have people out in harm's way.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Never
Absolutely do.
stopped.
Absolutely.
Joe, by the way, how long we go until an hour?
I like that.
What do
I
we have
agree
left?
with you.
About 5 minutes? Okay.
And also, I had produced, I should say edited, the first, I think, 23 Veterans Views shows that were aired on Armed Forces Radio Network.
Oh, wow.
You reminded me about that because during the program was a little over an hour long, and I had to edit the list of sponsors, whatnot, and take that out. And when I did that, I had, I believe, 55 or 54 minutes. Now, the Armed Forces, being what they are, wanted that Armed Forces Radio Network to be 59 minutes and 30 seconds. Period. Period.
I believe it.
What am I going to do for 4.5 minutes or 4 minutes and 20 seconds? What do I do now? Tap dance what? Well, I found royalty-free music. Did a Google on that, and there were a number of royalty-free music clips that were available. So I just filled the time with that. You get creative sometimes, and you got to do what the armed forces say. Come on now, right? Who am I talking to?
Chain of command.
You know better than that. So,
Right. Yeah. Hey, we got another nice new announcement. I forgot. The Veterans Museum, Tom Clark's Veterans, it has a new home now. Finally, it's going to be at the site of the Ileana track over on 30.
Oh,
yeah,
wow.
it's going to be able to move from the safety village. That's another Patrick O'Donnell.
So they approved that.
They
then.
did.
Oh,
It was
that's
approved.
Awesome.
Yeah, Patrick just told me in a phone conversation a few days ago, and he and Tom may be coming on the show to announce this formally, but it's okay to announce it now because Patrick, who by the way I've asked to come back as a co-host, will be coming back as he can. And so I just also wanted to give our warm wishes to Patrick and his family. Patrick's daughter was diagnosed with a very aggressive form of cancer recently, and he's been traveling to and from Florida to take care of her. And we want to send out our warmest wishes to the O'Donnell family dealing with that right now. So while he's dealing with that, he'll be coming back as he can, as it's possible to co-host. And hopefully he's not listening right now. We're going to be presenting Patrick with a special award for all his years of very devoted service.
Yeah.
And
Hopefully he's not listening.
yeah.
who deserves something more?
Yeah, that'll be in September, but, shh, mom's the word. So, but yeah, we want to express our best thoughts, sending our thoughts out to the O'Donnell family.
We just said it about the cancer, and I just told Peter Krukowski in the other room that as of, 3 days ago, it's been 1 year since I began my radiation and chemotherapy and infusions, this, that, and the other. Mm-hmm. And my doctor informed me 10 days ago that I'm officially a cancer survivor.
All right.
Congrats.
Gino.
Man, good job.
So,
Nice.
Yes.
thank you so much.
Yes. We're going to
Well,
have you
high
around
fives there.
much longer time. Beautiful.
I certainly hope so. It was a long trip. I'll tell you what. After chemotherapy and the infusions and the radiation, things were looking pretty good. The tumor had shrank, and I was upbeat. I was ready for it. At the same time, when the biopsy came back and the doctor said, the 3 samples I took, 1 came back cancerous. There's no other thing to do except surgery. Mm-hmm. And that was on May 28th last year. May 28th? May 28th this year. What am I saying? About 10 weeks ago. So my voice is still a little weak yet.
Right.
I'm still getting up to speed. Hey, if any of you folks want to lose 30 pounds real quick, that's the way to do it. I'm down to 130 pounds. I should be 160. But I'm making a comeback, folks. I refuse to go down without a fight. This is what Sicilians do, right, Joe?
Good for you,
That's what I'm talking about, Daddy-O.
Good for you.
Yeah,
That's
I can't tell
awesome.
you what a thrill it is. We only have 1 minute left. What a thrill it is to see you, because I know I kept this mom's word. I know what you've been dealing with, and to see you in the studio just makes me so happy.
Before I forget, I found 2 MP3 audio clips for you.
Excellent.
Back from, I think it's 2011, 2012. I'll get those to you.
Good.
I should have brought those in a thumb drive
Because
today.
we're doing a follow-up 15th anniversary show to take a walk down memory lane. Commander Dillon's going to be here. We're going to invite Bill Emerson. You'll be back. That's going to be happening in a couple of months. I'm putting that footage together. So get that to me as soon as you can.
Sure will do.
And actually, I want to let everybody know our first Beyond the Uniform podcast. It's ready. Simply go to wjob1230.com/beyond-the-uniform.html. Hank, Tom, Mary Lou. Again, you can access it at wjob1230.com/beyond-the-uniform.html. And the name of it is, and this is going to be wonderful, this is called Trailblazing Women Series Part 3. Rosie Gagnon and Carrie Jacobs, 1 hundreds for Dexter. Be sure to check that out. You can check it out on Apple, Spotify, YouTube, TuneIn Radio, any app really that you have. But then you can again go directly to our WJOB1230.com website. We are over time. I don't want to stress out our new wonderful producer Joe. Closing comments from everybody before we say goodbye, very briefly.
Well, I would like to say happy birthday to my mom, Beverly Sears Fernandez in Virginia Beach.
Happy birthday
Tomorrow
to her.
is her 85th birthday. So.
Happy birthday, Beverly.
Yeah.
Happy birthday,
Happy
yes.
birthday.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
It was good having you on today,
Yes.
Gino.
Yes.
Thank
Happy
you, sir.
came on. Hope
Thank you,
came
sir.
on.
Thank you so much. Every day should be Veterans Day as far as I'm concerned. And Connie, Steve,
Leslie.
thank all you folks for continuing a wonderful tradition, assisting and helping the veterans. God bless you all. I truly mean it.
God bless the
Thank
USA.
you. God bless you.
Yes, the United States of America. Everybody go out there, be kind. Remember, somebody's going through something very difficult. Just spread kindness. And God bless the USA. Hoorah!